Hello, it is time for big time wrestling, and in the main event, it is going to be Fuller Nelson and King Klondike as he rolls around the ring against Canadian Destroyer 1 and Canadian Destroyer 2. Zicky Dice will be in action against TKO. Fumbleguts is taking on Rocky. And in our opening bout, it is going to be Rip Owens taking on Gordon Smack. So let's get this show on the road. Okay, so a 6 and a 2. So Gordon's going to start us off. Neither man's fast forward. 6, armbar. 6, pop. Rip's got to beat a 3. Gets a 2, so he's safe. 5, suplex. 6, pop. Got to beat a 3 or avoid a 3. Oh, he gets a 3. He needs a 6. And he gets a 6, so he is still alive. 1, trash talk headbutt. 1, hit. 1, trash talk headbutt. 4, block. 2, rumble rating. So Rip is a +2, and Gordon is a -1. Okay, so Rip's going to go on offense here. 3, double thrust. 1, hit. 4, rotator crunch. Okay, so the only thing that's going to save Gordon here is a 4 and a 6. And he gets a 2, and that is going to go to his power play here, which he needs a... Oh, this is just a formality because it's 0. So that is it, folks. Your winner is Rip Owens. A nice bounce back there as he lost the title last week, and he cuts a promo saying that he is not going to let Great Scott get his belt without a fight, and they have not heard the last of him. So we are going to go to our next bout here, and it is going to be Fumbleguts taking on Rocky. Rocky is a relative newcomer to the area. I think he won his first match. So we're going to roll for initiative here. 5 and a 2, neither man's fast forward, but Fumbleguts is going to start us off. 4, audible. 1, Rocky is going to go on offense. 5, tail whip. What's this? On a roll of 1, Rocky knocks opponent down and hits hang glider. Okay, so we're going to roll next roll here. Doesn't get that, so 5, Fumbleguts is going to go on offense. 1, delay of game. 1, Rocky going on offense. 1, haywire splash. 5, Fumbleguts. 5, gut check. And this is going to be a 4 and a 5. Okay, gets a 2, so he's safe. 4, audible. 3, Rocky going on offense. 5, tail whip. Let's see if he gets that 1. He does not. 1, block. 5, tail whip. Going to go for it again. Does not get it. Rolling on defense here. 4, pop. Fumbleguts has to avoid a 1 and a 2. He gets a 2, and he needs... Oh, this is just a formality because it is a 0, and that is it. Your winner of the match is Rocky. Nice victory for Rocky as he keeps picking up victories in the North Forest area. And coming out is Scoop Muldoon. And his guest this week is the newly crowned North Forest Heavyweight Champion. Squatch says that it is an honor and a pleasure to hold a championship belt in the IFC again, and that it may not be as big as being the intergalactic champion like he once was, but this is still a huge honor, and he plans to defend that belt against any and all comers. They are interrupted by Great Scott. Great Scott says that he hopes that Squatch enjoys his time with the belt because it is going to be over and done with before he knows it, because that belt is going to come home to Great Scott. So we will be keeping an eye on that match for the near future. So coming out next, we have Zicky Dice taking on TKO. And we're going to roll for initiative here. Okay, 6 and a 5. Neither man's fast forward, but Zicky's going on offense here. Snake, rattle, and roll. 2 pop. What is that? Is that a 5? Yep. Okay, TK's got to avoid a 5 here. Gets a 3, so he's safe. 2, shake, rattle, and roll. 5, dodge. 5. What's that? Gagging clothesline. 6, TKO's going to go on offense here. 6, wombat dive. 1, Zicky Dice going on offense. 3, rumble rating. Okay, TKO is a +3, Zicky is a +2. And Zicky Dice is going to stay on offense here. 1, deck breaker. So 4 and a 5 is what TKO's got to avoid. He gets a 2. 3, rumble rating. And Zicky is going to stay on offense here. 1, deck breaker. So 4 and a 5, and he gets a 5. He needs a 4 to stay alive. Oh, and he gets it. Okay, TKO is still going. 2, shake, rattle, and roll. 5, dodge. 3, rumble rating. Okay, that is going to be Zicky Dice staying on offense. 6, pair of dice. 3, hit. 1, deck breaker. Okay, TKO's got to avoid a 4 and a 5. Gets a 6, so he's safe. 4, Northern Lights suplex. 4, block. 6, paradise. 4, block. 1, deck breaker. Okay, TKO's got to avoid a 4 and a 5. He gets a 6. 4, Northern Lights suplex. 4, block. 1, deck breaker. Okay, TKO's got to avoid a 4 and a 5. He gets a 6. 1, deck breaker again, so he's got to avoid the 4 and the 6. He gets a 4. He needs another 4 to stay alive, and he doesn't get it. Your winner of the match is Zicky Dice, and we're going to say TKO is a bit of a poor sport and grabs a chair and beats up on Zicky Dice before storming out of the ring. Okay, so it's time for the main event of the week. Going to grab our 8-siders here, and it is going to be Fuller Nelson and King Klondike taking on Canadian Destroyer 1 and Canadian Destroyer 2. Feud that's been going on for several months in North Forest. Okay, so it's going to be King Klondike and Canadian Destroyer 1 starting us off. We're going to roll here. 6 and 5. Neither man's fast forward, but Canadian Destroyer 1 is going on offense. 4, rumble rating. King Klondike is a +3. Canadian Destroyer is a +1. So 4. Oh, sorry. Okay, so that is going to be King Klondike going on offense. 1, Gold Rusher. 5. Let's see here. Hit. How's this work? Okay, so he's going to go for the loaded mask counter. And so this is going to be... King Klondike has to avoid a 1 and a 6 on this pop rating. Gets a 3, so he's safe. But Canadian Destroyer is on offense now. 6, Canadian Crusher. So King Klondike's got to avoid a 5 and a 6 here. Gets a 7, so he's safe. 1, Caribou Clutch. 7, that's going to bring Fuller Nelson in on defense. 8, okay, so this is going to be 3, 4, 5 is what Fuller's got to avoid here. Gets a 6, so he's safe. 5, Maritime Mangler. 2, Fuller Nelson going on offense. 5, Clothesline. 6, Pop. Got to avoid a 2 here. Gets a 5. 3, Full is Nelson. Okay, so 2 and 5. I think I said 3 by mistake on that last roll, but okay. So 2 and 5 he's got to avoid. He gets a 4, so he's safe. Okay, Fuller Nelson on offense. 6, rumble rating. Fuller is a +3. Canadian Destroyer is a +2. So Fuller Nelson going on offense. 1, huge press slam. 1, dodge. 4, nasty chop assault. 7, that's going to bring Canadian Destroyer 2 in on defense. 3, fullest Nelson. Okay, so Canadian Destroyer's got to avoid a 2 and a 5. Gets a 2, okay, so he needs a 6, a 7, or an 8 to stay alive. Gets a 5, and that is it. Your winners of the match are Fuller Nelson and King Klondike. Well, that is it for this week. Thank you for joining me as always, and I will catch you next time.